Child, have you been hearing about the stories about Diddy? Just recently came out. They said more men are speaking out that what Diddy did to them, and women, honey. The victims keep on piling on. It's not going to stop. And I got a video and it tells us Diddy have been doing way worse stuff. I know we have said a lot of horrible stuff that he has done, but honey, you ain't seen nothing yet until you saw this video. This video is going to go bit by bit and it's going to explain more about these new victims that are just coming out. Y'all got to watch this video in its entirety. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, okay? Check this video out.
Prince Harry's name has been mentioned in court documents related to allegations Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused multiple people.
Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy. My man, it touched me crazy, man, because the hurt that I seen in her voice, she crying, man, and she worrying about what this dude could do to her and what he has done to her. I want to let this young lady know, and I know this is not the place for it, brother, but please allow me to say this to her, man. I started this battle long time ago, and the situation is that we already won. All the people that he has done wrong, bruh, is coming to light.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich, because you can't get away from them.
Explosive text messages are emerging in Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking case. On September 18th, while Diddy fought for pretrial release after his arrest and indictment on charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy, shocking messages came to light. Pleading not guilty to all charges, Diddy now faces mounting evidence, including disturbing new video footage, that could back up allegations of abuse. Stay tuned as we unpack the chaos and uncover how deep this scandal runs. Things fall apart. Diddy's once untouchable empire is unraveling, and the revelations are shaking the entertainment world to its core. The former king of music now stands at the center of a scandal so massive it threatens to bring everything crashing down. This isn't just a story about Diddy. It's a web of celebrities, producers, executives, and even royalty, caught in a whirlwind of controversy, betrayal, and jaw-dropping accusations. From Young Miami's headline-grabbing engagement to Cuba Gooding Jr.'s wild antics at a yacht party, and even Diddy's own son, Justin Combs, entangled in the chaos, this isn't just gossip. This is a dynasty crumbling in real time. As every shocking new detail emerges, one question looms larger. How deep does the rot go? And how many players are complicit? And the answers? As mind-blowing as they come. The lid has been blown off Hollywood's closest guarded secrets, and people have been running helter-skelter, trying to find some cover from the coming drama. Brace yourself, because what we're about to uncover will shatter everything you thought you knew about the man who once ruled the entertainment industry. These are Diddy's darkest secrets, laid bare at last. Stick with us, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Young Miami, a dream turned nightmare? Young Miami, one half of the hip-hop duo City Girls, once seemed destined to remain a music industry darling. With her chart-topping hits and a high-profile romance with Diddy, she appeared to be living the dream. Yet, as new allegations against Diddy surfaced, her connection to him began to look increasingly complicated. In an interview, Young Miami distanced herself from the accusations against Diddy, stating, "A lot of the things people say about him, I didn't experience that. As in dating, that's not something I saw. I can't speak on allegations or lawsuits because that wasn't my experience." However, her silence has drawn criticism. Some have questioned whether her public persona concealed a more complex private reality. This skepticism grew after a tense Thanksgiving party in 2022. Allegations surfaced that her cousin was harassed and threatened at the event, turning what should have been a joyous family gathering into chaos. Witnesses described the atmosphere as hostile, with one attendee saying, "That night, Diddy wasn't the man everyone thought he was." Public opinion hasn't been on her side either. People have pointed fingers at her, saying that there was no way that she wasn't aware of what was going on. Any plausible deniability she might have had has been called into question. simply because of the scale and gravity of the accusations against Diddy. Adding to the intrigue are whispers about Young Miami's deeper involvement in Diddy's lifestyle. While no concrete evidence has emerged, speculation persists that her role in his life may have extended beyond music and romance. A cryptic tweet she posted in the wake of these events only added fuel to the fire. Not everything that glitters is gold. As her story unfolds, it forces a broader conversation about the cost of proximity to power. Was Young Miami an unwitting participant in Diddy's world, or did she willingly align herself with his controversial empire? Cuba Gooding Jr., a star tarnished further. Cuba Gooding Jr., long dogged by allegations of misconduct, now finds his name entwined with Diddy's unraveling empire. The Oscar-winning actor was named in a lawsuit by music producer Rodney Jones, who claims Cuba sexually harassed and assaulted him aboard Diddy's yacht in January 2023. Witnesses from the party described Cuba's behavior as alarming, with reports suggesting he crossed every boundary of decency.
Diddy been doing this for a real long time, bro. He been doing this for a long time. And now another artist, this artist didn't wait 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wait 20 years. You understand? He waited a year or two after he stopped working with him and saw he didn't get what he was supposed to get. And he said, yo, listen here, man. I'm putting in my claims right now because I'm gonna show everybody what really happened, what really went down.
Some allege that Diddy, rather than intervening, encouraged the chaos. One attendee claimed to have overheard Diddy say, "Let him have his fun. It's my party." To make matters worse, images surfaced on the net with Cuba being very cozy with Rodney Jones in a studio. When he was asked about the allegations in an interview, he simply said, "Welcome to being a celebrity." But despite his attempt at downplaying the allegations, they don't seem to be going anywhere, and he would likely be grappling with the fallout of those allegations. This incident isn't Cuba's first brush with scandal. Over the years, the actor has faced multiple accusations of misconduct, including groping and inappropriate comments. While he has denied many of these claims, the new allegations further tarnish his reputation. Adding to the gravity of the situation is the context. This wasn't an isolated event. Insiders describe Diddy's yacht parties as wild and unregulated, creating an environment where boundaries were often ignored. Cuba's alleged actions are now seen as part of a broader culture within Diddy's inner circle, one marked by excess and impunity. For Cuba, the fallout could be career-ending. Being tied to Diddy's scandals has not only reignited scrutiny of his past behavior, but has also solidified his role as a symbol of the darker aspects of celebrity culture. Justin Combs, a legacy in jeopardy. As Diddy's eldest son, Justin Combs has enjoyed a life of privilege and opportunity. Yet his involvement in recent events threatens to overshadow his achievements and drag him down alongside his father. Reports emerged of Justin's alleged involvement in a violent altercation at Chalice Recording Studio. Witnesses claim he displayed aggressive behavior during the incident, further fueling concerns about the influence of his father's environment. Rumors also suggest Justin acted as a recruiter for Diddy's notorious parties, allegedly bringing women into the fold. While these claims remain unverified, they paint a troubling picture of his role within his father's empire. Diddy has defended his son, saying, "Justin's young and having fun. There's nothing wrong with that." However, critics argue that this defense reflects a broader culture of permissiveness within Diddy's circle. Justin, for his part, has attempted to distance himself, telling friends, "I'm not my dad. I'm just trying to live my life." Despite his efforts, his reputation remains entangled with his father's. As allegations against Diddy mount, Justin faces mounting scrutiny over his own actions and decisions. A web of power, control, and consequences. The stories of Young Miami, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Justin Combs offer a window into the complex and troubling world surrounding Diddy's empire. Each narrative underscores the pervasive culture of excess, impunity, and exploitation that allegedly thrived under his influence. As lawsuits pile up and allegations continue to emerge, The once glamorous facade of Diddy's empire has crumbled, exposing a darker reality. The fallout isn't just about Diddy. It's about everyone caught in his orbit, from family members to close associates. The revelations force us to ask, how deep does this go? And who else might be complicit? For now, the story continues to unfold, offering a stark reminder that even the most powerful can't escape the consequences of their actions forever. But the story doesn't end here. There are quite a few other names that have been mentioned in this ongoing saga. Stevie J, Diddy's protege or partner in chaos? Stevie J, the Grammy-winning producer known for his work with Diddy and other industry heavyweights, has become an unexpected player in the ongoing scandals surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. Once celebrated as a genius behind the mixing board, Stevie J now finds his reputation under scrutiny as allegations surface about his deeper involvement in Diddy's questionable activities. Rumor has it that Stevie J wasn't just a musical protege, but someone Diddy allegedly groomed into adopting the darker aspects of his lifestyle. In leaked conversations, Stevie J reportedly admitted, "Diddy taught me everything. We did things I'd never speak about, things you wouldn't believe." This chilling confession has led to speculation that Stevie J played a more significant role in maintaining the secrecy of Diddy's empire. Sources claim there's incriminating footage of Stevie J at Diddy's infamous parties, engaging in behavior that goes far beyond the wild antics of the average celebrity gathering. While Stevie J has downplayed his involvement, stating, "We were young and we made mistakes, but that was a long time ago," his words have done little to quell the growing backlash. Industry insiders suggest that Stevie J's loyalty to Diddy wasn't merely professional, but personal. The two shared a bond that extended into the very fabric of Diddy's controversial world. Prince Harry. A royal twist in the scandal. Perhaps the most surprising name to surface in the Diddy scandal is none other than Prince Harry. The Duke of Sussex, known for his candor and commitment to social causes, is now unwittingly tied to one of the entertainment industry's most shocking controversies. According to court documents, Prince Harry's attendance at one of Diddy's exclusive parties has been cited as evidence of the mogul's wide-reaching influence. While Harry is not accused of any wrongdoing, his presence at these gatherings has raised eyebrows. A partygoer allegedly described the scene saying, "Harry looked like a deer caught in headlights. It was clear he wasn't prepared for what he was walking into." The $30 million lawsuit brought by Rodney Little Rod Jones claims Diddy's connection to high-profile figures like Prince Harry lent his actions an air of legitimacy. Harry's representatives have declined to comment, stating simply, "The Duke does not comment on his private affairs." Despite his silence, those who attended the party speculate that Harry may have witnessed behavior far removed from the royal engagements he's accustomed to. This revelation sheds light on the extent of Diddy's reach, which appears to have extended beyond the music and entertainment industries to touch even the upper echelons of society. While Prince Harry remains on the periphery of the scandal, his unexpected involvement highlights just how far-reaching and insidious Diddy's world may have been. Ethiopia Habtemariam, a tarnished legacy. Ethiopia Habtemariam, once hailed as a trailblazer for women in the music industry, now finds her name linked to Diddy's scandal in a way that threatens to overshadow her legacy. As the former CEO of Motown Records, Habtemariam held one of the most prestigious positions in the business, but allegations suggest she may have turned a blind eye to the darker elements of Diddy's empire. A leaked email reportedly penned by Habtemariam has sent shockwaves through the industry. In it, she allegedly wrote, "We can't afford to rock the boat with Diddy. He's too powerful, and there's too much at stake." This statement has been interpreted as a tacit acknowledgement of the toxic environment Diddy cultivated, a culture that Habtemariam may have helped protect. Critics argue that by remaining silent, Habtemariam enabled a system of exploitation and abuse. While some speculate that her silence was a survival tactic in an industry dominated by powerful men, others see it as complicity. As the allegations against Diddy continue to pile up, Habtemariam's reputation as a music industry pioneer is under serious threat. Christina Korum, the gatekeeper of Diddy's empire. Christina Korum, Diddy's chief of staff, was once seen as the glue that held his multifaceted empire together. Now, her role in enabling Diddy's alleged misconduct is coming under fire. Named as a defendant in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, Coram is accused of not only turning a blind eye to Diddy's behavior, but actively facilitating it. Rumor has it that Coram often dismissed concerns raised by others within Diddy's circle. Insiders claim she would respond to complaints with remarks like, "That's just how things are here. If you can't handle it, maybe you're in the wrong place." Such comments suggest a deep entrenchment in a culture that prioritizes secrecy and loyalty over accountability. Even more damning are allegations that Coram played a direct role in recruiting women for Diddy's parties, further solidifying her position as an enabler of his alleged misconduct. While Coram has yet to address these claims publicly, her silence has only fueled speculation about the depth of her involvement. Coram's story is a stark reminder of how power dynamics operate within tightly controlled environments. As the truth about Diddy's empire comes to light, it becomes clear that the actions, or inactions, of those in his inner circle were instrumental in allowing his alleged behavior to go unchecked. Lucian Grange, Diddy's connection to the top. Lucian Grange, the powerful chairman and CEO of Universal Music Group, UMG, is one of the most influential figures in the music industry. However, recent allegations have linked him to the scandal surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. Despite his reputation as a shrewd and highly respected leader, Grange's connection to Diddy raises serious questions about his involvement in the controversy. Rumor has it that Grange attended several of Diddy's infamous parties, turning a blind eye to the inappropriate behavior taking place. A source close to Grange reportedly revealed, "Diddy knows how to throw a party, but sometimes things get a little out of hand." If true, this admission suggests that Grange was not just a passive observer, he knew exactly what was happening and chose to remain silent. Critics are now questioning how far Diddy's influence stretched within the industry, and who else, like Grange, may have been complicit in allowing such behavior to go unchecked. UMG, one of the biggest record labels in the world, has come under scrutiny due to Grange's association with Diddy. It's not simply a case of attending lavish gatherings. It's about the complicity in a culture where misconduct thrived and consequences were minimal. Grange's silence since the allegations surfaced has not gone unnoticed. Sources suggest that he has been actively working to distance himself from Diddy, though the damage may already be done. As UMG faces growing criticism, Grange is facing intense scrutiny, and his legacy could be irreparably tarnished if more evidence of his involvement emerges. This scandal exposes the darker side of the music industry, one where power and privilege protected abusers, and the highest echelons of the business may have played a role in enabling such misconduct. Lucian Grange's involvement, whether passive or active, highlights how pervasive and damaging Diddy's empire truly was. Cassie's lawsuit that opened Pandora's box. Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against Diddy in November 2022 sent shockwaves through the music industry, revealing a pattern of alleged abuse, manipulation, and control. For years, Cassie stayed silent about the alleged abuse she endured, but when she finally spoke out, it sparked a wave of accusations that Diddy could no longer deny. Rumor has it that the incident at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016, where Cassie claimed Diddy assaulted her, was just one example of a much larger pattern of abuse. According to the lawsuit, Diddy punched her during a drunken rage as she attempted to leave after a heated argument. Cassie described the event as part of a larger system of emotional and physical control. She wrote, "I was trapped. Diddy made sure I felt like I had no way out." Cassie's decision to come forward wasn't easy, but it gave courage to others who had also suffered in silence. Her lawsuit opened Pandora's box, forcing Diddy to confront allegations that spanned years and involved numerous women. Though Diddy settled the lawsuit, the fallout from her bravery was irreversible. This legal battle exposed the toxic culture Diddy cultivated, one where power meant control over every aspect of his associates' lives. Cassie's courage changed the conversation, pushing the music industry into uncomfortable territory where accountability was no longer optional. Without her, it's likely Diddy's empire would have continued to thrive unchecked. Her story is a testament to how one person's voice can be a catalyst for change. Tiffany Redd's support for Cassie. When Cassie Ventura broke her silence, Grammy-winning songwriter Tiffany Redd stood by her side, lending her support in a public and powerful way. In an open letter that reverberated across the industry, Tiffany wrote, "Cassie's story is my story. Diddy's not the only one. This is an industry-wide problem." Tiffany's involvement gave further weight to Cassie's allegations and encouraged more women to come forward with their own harrowing experiences. Her reputation as a respected songwriter with years of success lent credibility to the claims, transforming the conversation from isolated incidents to systemic abuse within the music industry. In interviews, Tiffany didn't hold back, stating, "It's time for this to end. We can't keep protecting men like Diddy just because they're powerful. We deserve better." Her words ignited a movement, sparking a broader dialogue about the culture of silence and exploitation in entertainment. This turning point was crucial in challenging the long-standing belief that powerful men in the music industry could operate without consequence. Tiffany Redd's support of Cassie opened doors for many others, revealing a dark undercurrent of abuse and manipulation that had been shielded from public view for far too long. Aaron Hall's historical allegations resurface. As the Diddy scandal continues to unfold, the name Aaron Hall has resurfaced, reigniting old allegations from the early 1990s. In 1991, Hall and Diddy were accused of assaulting a woman at a recording studio, an incident that, at the time, was largely swept under the rug. Now, with the renewed focus on Diddy's alleged behavior, the case from decades ago has come back into the spotlight. Aaron Hall, who tried to distance himself from Diddy's empire, told a recent interviewer, "I've got my own demons to deal with. I ain't trying to relive that past." However, the resurfacing of these allegations speaks volumes about the deep-rooted nature of Diddy's misconduct. This historical context exposes a pattern of behavior that wasn't confined to just one or two isolated incidents. Over the years, Diddy's alleged actions have evolved but never truly disappeared. The resurfacing of Aaron Hall's case adds another layer to the scandal, proving that Diddy's empire has long been built on exploitation and abuse. With more people examining the past, it's becoming increasingly clear that his influence wasn't limited to his immediate circle. It extended across decades, ensuring that his empire's secrets were safeguarded by silence and complicity. Jane Doe 1's lawsuit under the Adult Survivors Act. Jane Doe 1's lawsuit has brought Diddy's long history of alleged abuse back into the spotlight. Filed under the Adult Survivors Act, which allows victims to seek justice for incidents that occurred decades ago.
The New York state law has made, just like murder, there's no statute of limitation. A lot of people are going to be coming out the woodwork, charging these guys who did things like she said that they did way back when.
Her case dates back to a 1991 assault. Rumor has it that Jane Doe 1 had long been silenced by the power and influence Diddy wielded. But with the introduction of the Adult Survivors Act, victims like her now have the chance to speak their truth. In a recent statement, she said, "I was silenced for so long, but now I finally have a chance to share my story." Her case is significant because it serves as a stark reminder that Diddy's abusive behavior wasn't a recent development. It's been happening for decades. This revelation paints a picture of a man who believed he was untouchable, insulated by his fame and immense wealth. As Jane Doe 1's case gains momentum, it becomes clear that Diddy's long-held reputation as a powerful figure is no longer enough to shield him from accountability. The power he once used to keep these stories buried is unraveling, and his time hiding behind his empire is over. Jane Doe 2's Bad Boy Records incident. According to sources, Jane Doe 2's lawsuit adds another layer to the toxic culture that existed within Bad Boy Records. She alleges that in 2003, during a recording session at Diddy's studio, she was assaulted and subjected to mistreatment that was systematically covered up by those around him. In her lawsuit, Jane Doe 2 stated, "I was treated like I didn't matter, like I was just another disposable object." Her story, though heartbreaking, is far from unique. The allegations reveal that Diddy's empire extended beyond personal misconduct. Bad Boy Records itself became a breeding ground for exploitation and mistreatment. Rumor has it that Jane Doe 2's bravery has inspired others to come forward, further exposing the grim reality behind the scenes at Diddy's most prominent ventures. As more details surface, it becomes clear that Jane Doe 2's experience is merely one of many. The impact of her courage has created ripples throughout the industry, peeling back the layers of Diddy's carefully crafted facade. Justin Dior Combs' alleged misconduct. Justin Dior Combs, Diddy's son, has also been caught in the swirling controversy surrounding the family empire. Reports suggest that he was involved in inappropriate behavior at a yacht party in 2022, echoing his father's alleged actions. Rumor has it that when confronted, Justin Dior responded with, "I didn't do anything that everyone else wasn't doing." His involvement raises troubling questions about how deeply Diddy's lifestyle and behavior were normalized within the family. It seems that Justin Dior grew up in an environment where his father's actions were not only tolerated, but encouraged. His involvement in the ongoing scandal highlights the generational impact of Diddy's influence. Instead of distancing himself from his father's legacy, Justin Dior appears to have embraced it, which now threatens to bring him down alongside his father. As more accounts of Justin Dior's behavior come to light, the extent of Diddy's influence and the damage it left behind becomes impossible to ignore. The family, long seen as untouchable figures in the music world, is now facing scrutiny and calls for accountability that they can no longer evade. Diddy's dying empire. The flood of lawsuits and mounting allegations have made it clear. Diddy's empire is crumbling. What once symbolized wealth, power, and influence is now being dismantled piece by piece. Rumor has it that Diddy's influence, once a fortress of fear, manipulation, and secrecy, is finally disintegrating under the weight of his alleged misconduct. Diddy himself has remained mostly silent, issuing a brief statement that reads, "The truth will come out." However, as more victims come forward and more evidence surfaces, it's becoming increasingly difficult to believe that Diddy's truth is anything but a carefully constructed lie. His empire, once built on an ironclad foundation of fame and fear, is now collapsing. Young Miami, Prince Harry, and countless others once drawn into his world are now ensnared in the fallout. These associations, long protected by his power, are unraveling in the public eye, and the truth is revealing itself in devastating detail. The question everyone is asking now is simple. How many more secrets are waiting to be unearthed? Will Diddy's empire survive the truth, or is this the beginning of the end? As the layers of Diddy's empire peel away, it's clear that the path ahead is a turbulent one, a path paved with the voices of those who refuse to remain silent any longer. Do you think that any other celebrities are going down with Diddy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button.
Ooh, honey, I tell you, it's a lot going on. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And don't you worry, we're going to get down to the bottom of this.